Hi friends, I'm Prairie Vintage Jewelry. My name is Linda and I am back with another reading. Yes, lots of readings, so lots of presents for everyone around. I just feel like I have to send out this communication, and Spirit was telling me that there is a message here that needed to come out. So yeah, I thought I would do another reading. I haven't done one of these in a while. This is a Lenormand type reading using the Lenormand cards. We'll be doing a 9-card tableau, and what we'll be looking at is anything coming in for you for the next little while. So we'll be taking a look at energies, and when I say next little while, probably within the next 3 months or so. It's just picking up energies, maybe what you're kind of transitioning out of, what you might be going into. And we'll be doing 3 pick-a cards here with this energy. So take a look at these 3 piles. We have the Mystical Lenormand right here. And we have the Dreaming Way Lenormand. Beautiful. And we also have the Malefique Lenormand. Okay. Yes. So take a look at these 3. You might be drawn to more than one pile. That's a-okay. There might be messages for you in all 3, but pause the video if you like. Concentrate, focus on the pile that is, or the deck that's drawing you in the most, and then I will see you at your pile. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous pile number 1. If you picked the Mystical Lenormand, then this will be your reading. All right, so we will be doing a 9-card tableau, okay? And we'll be asking Spirit for clear and concise message, looking at energies around you in the next 3 months, what's coming in, maybe what's transitioning out of your energy here, and see what Spirit wants to communicate, okay? So let's take a look. Thank you so much, Spirit, for clear and concise message for pile number 1 and pile number 1. I am so blessed. Thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energy. Thank you so much. All right. Let's see what we have. I hope you guys are having a very positive new year. Healthy, lots of fortune, lots of fun, lots of inspiration. All right. Let's see what we have. We have the rats. And we have the lilies. We have the tree. We have the book. We have the tower. We have the sun. We have the lady. We have the snake. And we have the coffin. Okay. Let me get my wand. Let me tap into this energy, and I will begin. Okay, so first of all, we have some Virgo, Leo, Scorpio. I'm feeling divine feminine energy, so my viewer might be divine feminine. Also some Cancer. Yeah, I'm feeling some heavy divine feminine energy coming through. Okay, so the rats, this nagging feeling could be uneasiness, and in the past position, maybe there were some unsettling things or things that needed to get resolved. I feel like 2022 maybe ended with some things still up in the air. But I feel as though with the lilies, it speaks of maturation. I just feel like maybe what seemed like important at some point in time, or some annoyance or some situation that you've kind of put to bed, that's kind of matured in its own with the lilies here. But to see the lilies in the tree, this could speak of old age and health. So maybe it could be metaphor for a situation that's kind of matured into a situation that's now healthy for you, or at least left you in a position of good, strong health. Because the tree speaks of health and longevity. It's solid. It's, you know, and the lilies speak of experience and maturity. Can also speak of, well, let's see what the book says for this specifically, because every author might have something different. And what did I do? Okay. Yeah, last time I used these cards, I thought I lost the book, but I did not. So, just want to see what the book has here for the meaning for the lilies, just so we can see what comes up. Lilies. Lilies. Right here. Yeah. Okay, the lilies stand for family, family life, harmony, and support, but also for sexuality. Okay, so yes, I feel like potentially there was a situation that was not resolved for you. Could have been in your I'm feeling this is more of a relationship that might have matured into something, or never quite matured into something, but that you're kind of over it. And this is past energy here, or something you're trying to resolve, which I feel you were fairly successful in doing. Okay, now with the book, the Tower, and the Sun, this speaks of hidden information or knowledge. And the Tower speaks of institution. So this could very well be learnings, going to school or whatever. But what I'm really feeling here, Tower can speak of isolation and situations in which one feels separate or isolated. Yeah, so it coming after the book and after these like rats here, which is just more annoyance and situations that are causing grievance. I feel like there was a lot out of your control in the past that you didn't quite understand, that has made you feel a little bit isolated and secluded. It's kind of been the central theme here, with it being in the center. But I feel like with the Sun card here, there is a lot of clarity that you're having. There's a lot of vitality. There is, yeah, there's like a feeling of understanding and bringing things to light, and a full understanding of the situations that you have been in. With the lady, I am getting your energy here. And the snake speaks of healing. Could speak of the other lady as well. But I feel like snake could be trickery, could be, yeah, maybe there was hidden stuff that was kind of a grievance for you, or an irritation, annoyance that you were working on healing. And what we're getting from Spirit is that there's an end of this phase. And since this is more like in future position as well, there's an end to this need to heal. It's almost like you're getting over this feeling, and that clarity is coming in for you. Now with the rats, the book, and the lady, I feel as though, yeah, like there is this information I don't feel it ever really came to you as to what was unsettling, or what you didn't fully know was a problem in a situation that you kind of had to just not invest any more time in. With the lilies, the Tower, and the snake here, I feel like it's taken quite some time for you to, in a period of isolation, for you to kind of mature from a situation, and really see the value in what it is that the situation that you're involved in is all about. And because we see the healing here, potentially there was a period of isolation where it just felt like cold and empty and isolated and long withdrawal, where you had to kind of step out of to heal. This could have involved another party as well. Like someone else could have been, like you could have been involved in a third party type situation, or at least there was some hidden secrets, some sort of deception. I don't know if you were fully in the know or made it fully known, but point being, with the anchoring card here in the coffin, that all this is coming to an end after some clarity around, and I think this is more clarity around your personal truth, your healing, your foundation, your strength, your need to move forward, your need to be stable, your need for security, your own health, peace of mind. So you've kind of put this end to this situation here. Yeah, so let's take another look. Now we're left with less cards here, but we'll ask Spirit to be clear and concise. And we'll do one more layer for pile number 1. As far as the energies that are coming in, since we see kind of what they're transitioning out of, what they've experienced. Spirit, can we get clear and concise message here channeled for pile number 1? Thank you so much, Spirit. Fish. All right. The Rider. Okay. What else? We got the Gentleman. Ooh, I do for this one. We got the Sickle. And for the Scythe. We got the Owls, which is the birds in this deck. We have the Ring. We have the Letter. We have the Heart. And we have the Dog. Okay, let's read these layers. So Fish speaks of financial security, financial abundance, but it can also just be abundance in your life, whatever you find to be abundant. And I feel like with the Rider coming in, there is opportunity for abundance to be coming into your life. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you've been chasing abundance, and it could potentially be for some of you guys, this Gentleman coming in, offering this abundance and this stability kind of out of nowhere. Someone coming in passionately and bringing in this new abundance for you. Where maybe there was this uncertainty is now kind of gone, or not necessarily uncertainty, but there's this, like with the rats, this is like an irritating situation. It's like something's not quite right, never quite really worked out. But with the Fish here, I feel like this is success. So this is success coming in. All right, so with the Sickle, the birds, and the Ring, birds being in the middle here, or owls, like in this deck it's the owls, but the birds speak of like siblings or like friends, like communication, gossip even. I feel like there was an end to a situation in which maybe people are talking about, or you're leaning on your friends about, or learning through communications with your friends. And the Ring speaks of commitments and contractual obligations. And I feel like it coming after the birds could be a committed situation that comes in as a result of you getting clear with your communication. Okay. Like an end to an unclarity, like an end to a situation in which there is communication that brings in this commitment or this need to solidify, need to kind of be on the same page. And for those of you guys where a contract makes sense, it could be that there was unclear terms regarding a contract that now gets ironed out and negotiated. This is all around some communication. All right, and now I see with the Letter, the Heart, and the Dog, there's like definitely like because of this communication, there is a need to either redo a contract or put something into writing, or at least be honest and upfront. There is no more like uncertainty or gray areas. There's an end to this annoyance, and there's this like clear contract. There's like a clear communication. There's like information coming forward around love. So that's why I feel like this is a commitment. Matters of the heart that might have not been clear, that might have, yeah, might have been past healing around, or it could have just been that you were healing this area from a past relationship that now allows you to open your heart. And I feel like with this dog, this speaks of a friend, this speaks of loyalty. A dog, yeah, is definitely a friend type energy I'm feeling here, but it means to me that this is a loving friend, or someone who is a friend that you may have like romantic feelings with, that is coming from a good place, that's communicating this information or this letter. Okay, so yeah, I feel like what was abundant in the past is like the past of whatever that was is kind of now starting over based on this communication. Some energy is coming in, communicating their heart's desire here with the love and the heart. Most likely a gentleman with a commitment, somebody who is loyal, someone who is well-meaning. And because we have two anchoring cards here with the financial abundance, or just abundance as a whole, and this loyalty, it is something that I feel is coming from a really good place. And I do believe it's going to be communication from a gentleman here. Okay, and I do believe it might be somebody who wants to come in with communication quite rapidly. All right. All right, so this is what I have here for pile number 1. Now, before you click away, let's do some charms, because I knew there was going to be some energies coming in here, because all I do is tap into people coming in with energies. So let me look. Well, I don't want to look at the charms. I just want to pull, and hopefully we get some sort of information, some sort of something. Something, something, something. All right. Thank you, spirits. Let's see. So we have the mini tarot in here as well. Collaboration, working together. We have the Ten of Swords. There was an ending, a painful ending. This does sound like someone from the past. I'm sorry for those of you guys who didn't want to hear this. Someone you moved away from, someone who you're emotionally moving away from because of some very painful ending. You had to move away and potentially end this because of a need for collaboration, a need to make things work. And what's coming very strong is a King of Swords, a divine masculine, potentially someone who's very logical. The King of Swords is air energy, which is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, sun, moon, or rising sign. Somebody who is more interested in matters of the mind than matters of the heart. Now, that could certainly be you, but I feel like this is the gentleman we were picking up. We have the initials W and the initials S. We have two S's. I heard in my head SOS, so I don't know, this person might be giving up in some sort of way. Maybe they were being stubborn. Maybe they're giving up on whatever it is that they were fighting against. This is also reminding me of this snake. So maybe this person's done some healing. I'm not quite sure you could fully trust this person, to be honest, yet. But we were seeing the dog with the loyalty and the friend. So it could very well be that this person is healed. I'm hearing Wes. Or maybe West, someone at West. Maybe their name is Wes. All right, we have the number 3 and the number 2. Number 32 or 23 could be significant. Maybe February is significant. February 3rd, March 2nd. 3 is also that building with someone and being able to collaborate and working together in building something. And I feel with the 2, this is a partnership. This is 2 people maybe coming together. I see two X's with two S's, so I don't know. I can't help but see sex here. So maybe somebody you've been intimate with, somebody who wants to have sex, someone you've had sex with. I don't know if I could say that on YouTube, but that's kind of what I'm seeing. An X. I'm seeing an X. I'm also seeing triple X. Or maybe someone who you've like punted out of your life twice. Maybe this is a repeat who's come back, didn't work, and then didn't work again. It's kind of what I'm seeing with the two X's. So it's kind of like the, what's that show called I'm seeing? Not American Idol, but, oh yeah, America's Got Talent, where they're like, eh, eh. So you got two X's here, one more X, and you're fired kind of feeling I'm getting. I don't know, I'm getting really aggravated with this person. So maybe this person's caused you a lot of aggravation. Yeah. Oh, I see the cross. Okay, this to me is, I feel like this is really a fated type connection, but I also feel like there was a lot of pain that both of you guys endured, maybe separate or in this connection. I feel like this is really a divine, almost like blessed connection that God has brought you guys together. Now, you don't have to believe in God, but specifically I heard God brought you guys together, which is really significant here. I'm also getting you guys are really, really, really different. But God's saying is a beautiful connection that you guys share. Now I am seeing this music note, so I feel like potentially your person is either a musician or really musically inclined or plays an instrument. You could as well. I feel like this person is, yeah, fairly into music here. And with the leaf, I think this is like trying to grow something again. Like we were seeing the tree. What's this? Yeah, we were seeing the tree. And normally what I say with the leaf is like a leaf that falls and then it has to regrow. But I'm really feeling like there's this need to regrow leaves on this tree. Maybe the leaves have fallen. Maybe you guys spent this winter apart and now in spring there might be some rejuvenation with the March happening here. Might be significant. And then we got the little paper clip here. I feel like this is holding it all together. So maybe your person, I don't know, is trying to contain, keep everything kind of together. There's been a need to keep close tabs maybe on you. Maybe this person's kept close tabs on you, or you've kept close tabs on this person, or maybe you guys have always kind of been connected in some sort of way. I don't know what this is turning out to be about this person, but clearly this was the communication coming in. We got this we got this birthday cake. So I feel like it is potentially this person's birthday. Could be your birthday. I see this birthday celebration. There's definitely someone's birthday is significant. So either it's your person's birthday when you're watching this, or your person's birthday when you guys meet, or your person's birthday in which things change, or your birthday, maybe you met on your birthday. Someone's birthday party could be significant. And now I am seeing 5 candles. So I feel as though there is a lot of transformation and change happening. There's also a lot of conflict, or has been, in this connection. A lot of challenges in this connection. I'm also seeing a lot of fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius now as well. Maybe this person has a real sweet tooth and likes desserts. Maybe one of you guys works in a bakery or likes desserts. I also just heard wedding cake. So, I don't know. Was it someone you were married to in the past? I just keep seeing this 3 and this 3. I think this person really wants to build something with you. I'm feeling the pain, like with the cross here and the 10 of Swords. Yeah, for sure. And all this healing. Maybe you don't trust this person. You probably still don't trust this person. Oh, yeah, I see like snake. What else am I getting from the W aside from an initial? Water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I feel like there was a will to make things work. There's, yeah, you guys are destined. There's a will. There's a want. Anyway, wow. Okay, I got lost in that one. Interesting reading. Leave a like, leave a comment if you resonated. I like to hear. And thank you so much, guys. Happy New Year. I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Hello, 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 my beautiful pile number 2. If you pick the Dreaming Way Lenormand cards, then this is your reading. I am so excited. Now, spoiler alert. If you haven't checked out pile number 1 and you don't want to know what it's about, then mute me now. Because I will tell you. Wasn't expecting pile number 1 to be about somebody coming in, okay? I don't know. His reading is this, like, I keep seeing these people coming back, resurrecting from the dead, and my intention is just to see what's new, you know, this is what's new, what's coming in, what's fresh, what's the energy, but I mean, it's the energy coming in, so if someone's coming in from your past, then that's what's coming in, and that's what I see, so I can't help but see what I see and feel what I feel. I'm going to communicate that, okay? So I'm hoping, Spirit, here for pile number 2, I mean, please be honest and concise and communicate what energies are coming in. Fresh energies here. Pile number 2, we want to see, we'll be using a 9-card tableau here with the Lenormand cards. And thank you so much, pile number 2, for allowing me to tap into your energy. So Spirit, clear and concise. Whatever pile number 2 needs to hear, even if it is regarding someone returning or resurrecting from the dead, then that is what it is. But clear and concise for pile number 2. Thank you so much. Now, when I say in the future, I'm meaning within the next 3 months or so. All right. That's usually how my energy filters through. So we might capture a little bit of what you're transitioning out of. We might see clear future. We'll see whatever Spirit wants to communicate. So let's go. What do we see? Bouquet. Lilies. Okay, that was in the exact same position for pile number 1. Okay, let's think this is different. Different energies. Let's see. What do we got? What else do we have? Letter. Okay, that was also in the first pile. I'm sorry, guys. I can't help but feel this is the same energy from pile number 1. Sorry, I don't know. I'm so bummed out. It's like I want to communicate something fresh. And I mean, maybe this is fresh energy, but I feel like this is still tied to pile number 1. All right, so bouquet, lilies, letter. What else do we have here, spirits? Clouds. Okay. Coffin. All right. Oh, look how cute that card is, though. Isn't the artwork just absolutely cute? All right. Ship. Scythe or sickle, however you want to call it. We got the rider, which was also in pile number 1, and so was the scythe. And what else we got? Hey, all right, we got birds, also in pile number 1. Woohoo! Spirit has messages for us today, or this person's really adamant. Okay, I'm being told, go check out pile number 1. That message is clearly for you as well. You might be on different energy timelines, or this might just be a continuation or a rewind or a fast forward. We'll see, but definitely pile number 1, there is some message in there for you. And we did do charms as well, so I intend to do charms for you here as well. But the bouquet is a gift, okay? It's an offering. It's a gesture of love here with the lilies. Lilies speaks of sexual energy, also maturity. We read the book here for lilies and the other Lenormand. So let's see what Dreaming Way has to say about lilies, because I mean it is maturity, but the other book was really leaning towards sexuality too, and could definitely mean that. I just want to see what we got here with the book. It says lilies, and lilies white, prepared to touch, and white as thought, nor soil it much, of dream return to lover. Dream return to lover. That sounds exciting. Okay. And the stately lilies stand fair in the silvery light, like saintly vessels pale in prayer. Their pure breath sanctifies the air, and its fragrance fills the night. All right. The simple elegance of this white flower indicates peace and harmony and a kind of purity. I can't pick these up with the friggin' my nails. Sorry, guys. Okay. And a kind of purity and innocence, yet at the same time, there's a certain sensual beauty found in the lily. The flower is associated with mature sexual intimacy, the kind of passion shared by long-term couples. The lily card implies traditional bonds, wisdom, and experience. It may relate to ideas, status, and reputation passed on through heritage, legacies, and ancestry. The lily is also a symbol of virtue. Historically, it denotes something regal or holy. Harmony, sexuality, purity, virtue, status, legacy, regal. This is definitely connected to pile number 1. I was feeling something holy. A lot of you guys might be... You're going to be receiving a letter from someone, some communication from someone, some information from someone regarding this need to purify, this really deep communication about, about maturing situation. So it could very well be the status of a relationship that's taking another level, or someone's communicating their needs to want to mature themselves in this connection. Also, I was seeing number 9 here was standing out to me, and number 9 over here. So I don't know if September is significant for anybody here, or Virgo with the number 9, which is the month of September, and the number 8, which is the month of August, which could also be Virgo. So you could be a Virgo born at the end of August, or just have also Leo in your chart. All right. So that's for the first row, and this is kind of passing energy. So now we have here in the center, the coffin. So something that's come to an end, something that's been over. Okay, so something that's been over, some period of uncertainty. There was a lot of cloudiness. There was a lot of uncertainty. Things weren't clear because 6 speaks of the lovers. I have a feeling something was unclear about some connection, some relationship, some sort of something that was unclear, that was put to an end, and you had to move away from a situation with the ship. It is moving away. It could mean travel. It is forward movement. Could mean physical travel as well. I see the number 3 here, and that was prominent in pile number 1, and 3 means collaboration, working together, building something. So maybe there was a need to move away in order to build something for yourself. Okay. With the scythe here, or the sickle, this is an ending. This is an abrupt ending. This is an abrupt ending, and then forward movement. Horse is facing that way. This person's sitting that way. So I get a very funny feeling that you had to move away from something you did not want to move away from, or that you're constantly looking in the past too. But there was this moving away. And the rider means someone coming in. Okay, so someone coming in with news. So there was like an ending that had to be over and done with in order for there to be movement. And I do feel like this rider is coming in with some information and communication. Okay, so with the birds, it speaks of communication. So there's something this person wants to tell you, communication. This could also mean siblings. This could be friends, people around you, chirping, gossip, conversation. But I do feel like there's a conversation that this energy is bringing forward. Okay, so now let's read with the bouquet, coffin, and birds. I feel like there was potentially a very giving type situation, or at least a situation that felt good, that came to an end. Sorry, it's a hair there. So came to an end, that you've, again, this is, you put an end to situation, and now there's probable communication about something that's already come to an end. So maybe there's communication in reviewing why it came to an end. As far as I can see here, you've already put it to bed. It's already completely over. So the only reason why I would suspect there'll still be communication about it is this energy is coming in to talk about what has happened in the past. Maybe it's an apology, maybe, or potentially someone coming in to communicate something. Okay. Now we have the lilies, the clouds, and the scythe. I definitely feel like something really good also was very cloudy. So though it stemmed from maybe a good place, there was a lot of confusion, there was a lot of uncertainty, and that came to an end. It had to be put to bed. The scythe is an abrupt ending of something, okay, something confusing. And then we have the lilies, the coffin, and the rider. And I feel like there was this, well, I mean, when we read this card here, this is like maturation. Maybe it was a long-term relationship. It could very well be a very sexually charged energy here. I feel like, yeah, it was maybe, I just feel like this is a very, I don't know what type of energy. I can't even explain this. I mean, I read the book and I still don't know how to fully explain this, but I just feel like you had to put an end to maybe something that could have matured into something else or that felt really right. But it had to come to an end because there was a lot of confusion. And now that this has come to an end, again, the Rider, which is this energy, this is kind of like the Knight of Wands coming in with communication, delivering good news, full of idea and passion. One is Aces. It's like wanting a new beginning. And I feel because this Rider is looking back, it's potentially about a past situation here that has been put to an end. Communication, okay, about potential travel or moving forward. That's going to be communicated to you. All right, so let's do another layer here. Spirit, can we get more information here for pile number 2 regarding this energy we're reading? What is going on here for pile number 2? What can they expect past this whole thing? Thank you so much, Spirit. All right, so you could be already experiencing this, or it could be coming in, like I said, in the next 3 months, but energy does fluctuate, so you could be anywhere on this timeline. Oh, yes, of course, we were going to see the heart. All right, okay, what do you want? Bear, ooh, all right. We got the fox. Interesting. Interesting. We got the anchor, and we got the house. Ooh, I actually really like this card, you guys. I know I probably can't pick it up with my nails, but look how pretty it is. I think that's really beautiful. This person I'm talking about could have a tattoo, or they could really like anchors. We'll get into the reading, but I was thinking like, yeah, this, or they might have a tattoo on their wrist. All right. Tower. Sorry, I really wasn't meaning to make this about anyone, but somehow these energies just keep coming forward with you guys. And the lady. Okay, let's do this reading. So my intention is that this is like the next layer, like why we were seeing what it was that we were seeing here. Oh, I had a card still in there. Oh no, dreaming away. Okay, so cover card. Just making sure we weren't missing any energy. Okay, Moon speaks of deception, okay, something hidden, but doesn't necessarily have to mean ill intent. Could just be something hidden, some intuition, something of the unknown. But because there's a fox here, I feel like it might have been something deceptive that might be that you might have felt, or that you're finding out, that caused there to be this isolation. With the Tower, this is institution, but this could be like separation, isolation, loneliness. Okay, that's kind of what I'm seeing. Fox can also mean career, but I don't think this is what we're talking about here in this context. But if I had to read another reading, would probably be like there is some need to clarify someone's career going forward. And they might be leaning towards joining a new institution, a place that's more structured for employment. Let me read this moon, because I know the moon is different in the Lenormand than it is in the tarot. And I'm not feeling deception so much, but with the fox here, that's kind of why I'm feeling deception. But let's just see what the moon says. Moon. Alrighty. 3 things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. All right. Many myths and legends around the world interpret the shapes on the moon as depicting the rabbit with his mortar and pestle. On this luminous moon card, we clearly see tiny rabbit conjuring up his... I gotta see it. Oh yeah, little rabbit. What's he conjuring? All right. Conjuring up his celestial magic. The moon is associated with myth, dreams, reverie, mystical matters, enchantment, and inspiration. When we gaze at the moon in the sky, we see not only a reflection of the sun's light, but also a mirror to our imagination and our subconscious. The moon illuminates intuition, instinct, perception, creativity, fantasy, and passion. The crescent moon reminds us that things happen in cycles, so if negative experiences are suggested by nearby card, it may be necessary to wait for the conclusion of events before expecting improvements. The moon card reflects and enhances other cards in its orb. Dreams, magic, reflections, intuition, inspiration, mysticism, and cycles. Yeah, that's totally what I was feeling because of this thing here. So I feel like if this person's coming forward, which I do feel, maybe give it a little bit of time, and this is why this is coming forward, to highlight this slyness. Now, I don't know if it's full-on deception, but I am feeling someone who might be more self-generated and getting what it is that they want. And Spirit suggesting this period of wait. I do feel like there is some intuition. There's some knowing here. Yeah, there's like this knowing that maybe this is supposed to move in the way that it is. And maybe you're hesitant with this person because they might have been a bit deceptive in the past. Okay, moon, heart, bear. This is matters of the heart. So I feel like whatever was suppressed is now coming to light. So if this person has not communicated to you how they felt, it's certainly coming out into the open. And 4 + 2 is 6. Now I'm adding this right? I say this because when I'm channeling, I have a very hard time reading and also adding or subtracting, doing math in general. But anyway, we see the heart. So the heart here is coming out of the subconscious. So there's a period potentially of separation, of loneliness, of isolation in order to reflect and contemplate on what's under the surface, which is this love, okay? And 7 also is destiny. So it's almost like there's this realization of destined love almost, okay? But this person, which I feel this is a person here, an overbearing type personality. Maybe this person's a little bit of a bully. This person's used to getting their way. This person could be a boss, and because we have the fox and this, if you are here for career, could very well be that your boss is showing up in this reading in some sort of way that's trying to fulfill you, not necessarily in matters of the heart, but really, yes, like your creativity, what it is that you really want to do. And maybe it's been a challenge in your workplace. This could be multiple simultaneous things going on at the same time. So both of these could definitely be true, okay? So maybe you needed that confirmation, what's going on with work and fulfilling. And I feel like your boss is really working overtime, working constructively, and trying to find something that's going to satisfy you and bring you more joy in the workplace here. But I do feel like this bear is stubborn, and I feel like this bear person is really stubborn in addressing their heart. But I feel like almost this person now is on a mission to have their way with what it is that they want, what it is that makes them happy, okay? Fox, anchor, house. Yeah, the fox is this deceptiveness, and I feel like this anchoring in the middle is like a need to solidify and yeah, ground and solidify a situation that might have not have been grounded. But I also feel like this heaviness, because anchor could be like weighed down. So maybe this person feels really weighed down with how they treated you, with maybe they were deceptive, and they feel like they want to come forward and really communicate the truth of the matter. And because we have the house card here, house speaks of family, home, stability with the number 4. With the anchor, this is like this person wanting to communicate maybe a sense of stability that you provided, or that is what they want in this situation that might have been a little not clear and deceptive. Tower Stork Lady. Yeah, this is like institution, but can also be isolated separation. And I feel like there is this situation coming towards you again with the stork. It's like information, delivery of a message out of this separation. Maybe there's a delivery of a message. And I feel like this lady, normally I would say this is your energy, but I don't know necessarily if this is your energy. Could very well be communication to a lady, delivering message to a lady. Ooh, this bearer, this overbearing personality who might be a little bit stubborn. If this is the person that gives you any hint as who this person is, might be coming in with communication to want to make you their lady. It's almost like they're claiming their lady is what I'm feeling here, okay? Yeah, and then moon, anchor, lady, there might have been some deception or some, I mean, without the fox there, if I'm just reading this line here, there is some knowing, some intuition around having to stabilize a situation. And I feel like if we are connecting this to pile 1, this definitely makes sense around a commitment coming forward to stabilize something, to make you their lady. So what I see here. Interesting. Now, heart, anchor, stork. Matters around the heart, stabilizing matters around the heart, securing heart matters by delivering this communication, this piece of news. This overbearing, stubborn person is wanting to stabilize definitely a situation here. Maybe there's a need to unite, and I feel like I want to unite with you. Like you are bringing this sense of stability, a sense of family to this bear. Now, I know I'm so mean on this bear because the bear is generally a neutral card-ish. So let's read what the bear is all about, because I'm getting a little irritated with this bear. Our nettlesome task is to discover how to organize our strength into compelling power. Martin Luther King Jr. Ooh, that's nice. The bear card represents strength and power. Okay. Though there may be a gentle person behind the bear's face on this card, her assertiveness energy is quite intimidating. Even a kind maternal person can be overbearing and dominating. This card may indicate an authority figure, someone who commands attention and respect. Alternatively, the bear may represent a resourceful person who wisely manages his material assets. You might do well to heed the wisdom and protection of someone who offers to mentor or advise you, especially in the area of financial decisions. The bear defends its territory and its resources, but she also protects her own and offers safety and security. Strength, authority, power, protection, domination. Oh, this talks about the softness side of the bear. So maybe this person is working on, yeah, maybe being a little more assertive in what it is that this bear wants. Maybe someone who's put boundaries in the past, or who's, this could even be your energy if you put boundaries around protecting your heart. There is some communication coming in though, for sure. But okay, so let's take a look at the charms here for pile number 2. So it feels like I've been reading this one for a long time. I apologize if this seems really long. Okay, I'm going to dig through here, some charms, some more charms. All right, so what do we have? You can go check out pile 1, like I said. I really feel like these are connected. Okay, so when I have the piece of twine here, I always feel like this is hangman energy. So maybe there's a period of pause, a period of suspension, a period to go up the tower, to take a higher perspective, to look at a situation from another point of view, which I feel like potentially this person has done. Maybe even you have done. This could also mean, you know, putting something to an end. So it could definitely be something that it ended, or you had to put it to an end. Could have been some situation that was a little bit suffocating or overbearing. Yeah, just as I was saying overbearing, I got the 10 of Wands. So I feel like this is an overbearing situation for sure. I was feeling almost like I can't really breathe. So yeah, there's lots of, I don't know, I feel like I can't breathe right now. And maybe that's your feeling around this person. I have no idea. Or the situation. We have the initial E. And I feel like this is telling me energy. So potentially this person was really draining on your energy, or they're high energy, something with energy here. Or like I said, E could be definitely an initial. Little tweezers. So this always reminds me someone has to be really precise. And I feel like there was a message here about giving it some time here with the, I guess, the moon we were reading, but it was like a fox. It could be deceptive situation, and to give it more time. Maybe there needs to be precision in how this is handled once this person decides to communicate something to you. Okay, now we have 2 major arcana coins. Let's see what it is. You guys saw me. I picked it. Hangman. Definitely Hangman. This period of limbo, this need for a different perspective. There's been a pause, and maybe there's now movement happening in a stale situation. And you got the Lovers. Okie dokie. Smoky artichokey. You saw me pick these. So it is this destined relationship that just keeps popping up. With the Lovers, it's definitely, yeah, I mean, major arcana is, it's something that's happening here that you can't really fight, because you're kind of destined to make a choice and a decision. With the Lovers, it is based on a choice of 2 things you might love, or 2 options. One definitely involves a choice making around a romantic lover. All right. G and V, I heard very good is what I heard. So I don't know what very good means. I also heard Victor. I'm also hearing Gary. I also heard great. I don't know, very good, great. Like maybe this someone here is convincing themselves everything's very good, everything's great, I'm fine. That's kind of what I'm seeing. Victor, I don't know if I said Victor, but Victor's coming up again. Okay. Star. Okay. Well, star is hope. Star is healing. Star can mean distance. Potentially this person's coming at a distance. Maybe they had to take a step back and see this from a distance. But there is hope here. There's definitely a lot of hope. And wish upon a star. Someone's wish here. And you got the crown, which is a king's crown. It could be a queen's crown. I'm seeing a king. This could be a King of Swords. Here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That's kind of what I'm seeing. And you got the 5 points on the crown. So I'm just seeing this conflict. I'm seeing inner conflict. I'm seeing change. I'm seeing upheaval. I think this person's been battling. I don't know, battling themselves. Battling to kind of lift up the weight. Yeah, sorry guys, hopefully that made sense for somebody here. Like I said, you should probably check out pile number 1, because I definitely feel the same energy. All right, sorry, I wish there was more new here. Maybe the career was something new for some of you guys. I am feeling definitely something new here, career focused as well, in an area that you love. Wishing you all the very, very best. Thank you so much. Love and light. See you soon. Bye guys. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. If you pick the Malefique Lenormand cards, this will be your reading. We'll be doing a 9-card tableau with the Lenormand cards. I haven't done this in a while, so I'm super excited. And I am probably going to change my name to the Relationship Reader because, spoiler alert, pile number 1 and 2 are about a relationship, and yeah, I don't know, it just seems to be the energy that's coming in here, but I intend to communicate to you guys energies. Whatever's coming in could be around anything at all. Anything, spirit, something coming into the energy field for the collective who chose pile number 3. And when I say coming in, within the next 3 months, because this energy is fluctuating. Could be something that you're kind of transitioning out of and going into. Could be in the next 3 months. use your judgment, but we will ask Spirit for a clear and concise message here for what's coming in here for pile number 3. And pile number 3, thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energy. All right, we had one popping up here with the garden. Ooh, okay, okay. What else do we have? We have the anchor. We'll be doing charms as well at the end, okay? We got rats. Okay, this is fresh energy, I think. We have woman. This is good. Thank you, Spirit. And we have fish. And we have book. And we have scythe or sickle. And we got lily. That came up in all 3 piles. Same with the scythe. In fact, the scythe, I think, came out in the same position. All right. What else do we have here? Coffin. Okay, coffin coming out again. Let's see what we have. I need to clear the energy right now. Okay, so mute your thingy because you might go deaf. I got to ring this bell. Sorry, I got to get out of that whatever energy I was feeling in the last 2 piles. It kind of stuck with me. Okay. Garden speaks of a social outing. Could be an event. Could be groupings of people. With the anchor here, anchor could speak of being weighed down or getting more grounded. Maybe you feel like you've been kind of really social and wanting to more stabilize yourself and not be so, social. You know, partying with friends, having fun. There's a need to kind of maybe stabilize. And with the rats speaks of someone who's uneasy. It's like a situation that's just nagging and annoying. And I feel like the nagging and annoyance here would be around knowing maybe that there's a need to stabilize. But the actions are more around kind of fluttering around, passing energy, because this is top row. We're getting onto the middle. This woman energy, because it is coming from here, could very well signify you, but it could be a woman in your energy field here who's really abundant, or who you find very abundant. Abundant could mean many different things. Could be financial, could be just a solid woman who appears to have everything. And there's the book, which speaks of hidden information or knowledge or something not yet revealed. And because we have this after this abundance, it's like there's more abundance to be had that hasn't quite been revealed in a situation with a woman who's close to you, or potentially if you're resonating with a woman, kind of holding back your abundance. Maybe you're contemplating making a financial decision or sharing your abundance or investing in something. All right. And then we have the sickle or the scythe, the lily, and the coffin. So this is definitely both speaking about an ending of something that was mature. So maybe you had a long-term job, a long-term relationship, something that was mature. Now this does speak of sexuality too. Sensual and sexual energy. Maybe you had to put an end to a situation that was, I don't know. I'm feeling a relationship again here, but we'll see. Anyway, had to put an end to something that was mature. Let's read what this book has to say. I don't want to influence anything here. I mean, I want to see what I'm picking up, but lilies could have different meanings, or at least highlighting different nuances in the book. Lily, what card is this? 30. All right. Serenity, sensuality, sex, ethics, virtue, moderation, and wisdom. Serenity. Well, you wouldn't want to put an end to serenity, but maybe you wanted serenity and you had to put an end to something and have some moderation. And I feel like putting an end possibly, because I was really feeling like wanting to anchor and put an end to this. So maybe there was a lot of sexcapades. I don't know if I can say that on YouTube. Putting an end to some sexcapades, I guess, or a relationship that was maybe friends with benefits. I don't know. But an abrupt ending here, and then wanting a mature, more type thing. But there was clearly something had to come to an end here, okay? And because these are two things on the end, something came to an abrupt ending. There was a closing. It was like the final closure of something. Far future, far-ish future, I guess. This is more present energy. Now let's read with the garden, the woman, and the scythe. So I feel like there is possibly a social, someone, doesn't have to be the woman who we read here, but I feel like there is this feminine energy in this social network that had to come to an abrupt ending. So maybe this woman's stopped socializing with you, or you cut this woman out. There was an abrupt ending to this socializing with this woman, maybe a friend, someone that you'd go out with, someone that you would hang out with socially, but it is a woman that's close to you. And if that's your energy, then maybe you had to put an ending to, I still feel like, yeah, there's this friend group or this social way of being that kind of had to be put an end to. I have anchor, fish, and lily. This is fairly positive, I would say, because the fish is in the center, which is your central theme here, which is abundance. So I think you want abundance. There's this need to solidify abundance. There's this abundance being given to you all around you that's helping you kind of stabilize, and it's long-term abundance. I think you're after long-term maturity, abundance, prosperity, sensuality, not necessarily cheap thrills. And then with the rats, sorry if I'm offending you, not, maybe you're not after cheap thrills, but I feel like that's kind of the energy that I'm feeling around here. So I just got to call it as I see it. Okay. Rats, book, and coffin. So there's definitely an end to secrets of this. Maybe you've been irritated, or you knew that there were a whole bunch of things that were in your life that were causing you aggravation and irritation, that with the book, this speaks of things coming to light, hidden truths, information, knowledge, and maybe you're being open and understanding with the irritations and putting an end to some of this, or some of the hidden areas that were actually really the cause of your irritation and your annoyance, like a thorn in your side. I feel like it really stems from this social way of being. So let's do one more layer here because my head's starting to hurt. I'd like to get out of this energy. Sorry if I could, but we will ask Spirit for clear and concise message for pile number 3. Thank you, Spirit. I am so blessed. Please allow me to communicate this as calmly and as clearly as I can for pile number 3. Thank you. My ears are starting to get really hot, and I'm starting to get really angry. I don't know why, and I don't like this feeling, guys. I'm just being honest. I don't think I've felt like this during a reading. We have house, we have birds, we have bear in the exact same position that it came out in pile number 2, I believe. What else? We have ring. I'm sorry, I'm trying to read this. I don't know why I'm getting irritated. Oh, Lord, Linda, gather yourself. Snake. This just gets better and better. Snake. Why do we have a snake here? Spirit. Fox. Ooh, frick or frack. I don't like this reading, you guys. Let's go. Next one. I'm going to be unbiased. We have letter. I feel like these 3 piles are all connected. Lord. I honestly feel like this is like coming from the bear. I don't know. Stork. Yeah. You guys got to go watch pile number 1 and pile. I don't know why this message is so strong. Holy, maybe somebody really needed to hear this message, but it's coming through. Very strong. Kind of felt a little different and fresh, but I feel like it's probably some other timeline, some other dimension where this energy is still coming through. Okay, let's read this line. So house. Okay, so when we had the social, like the garden, which was social being, I felt like there was this way of life, this like network of people where there's a need to stabilize again what's actually stable, right? Like I'm almost getting like someone who thinks like partying and like friend groups is like family, which could be, but I felt like there was this need to really take a look at what's stable, what's family, what's important. With the birds, this definitely beside the house. I feel like this is siblings. This is like siblings beside the house. This is like siblings you live with, like brother, sister. But birds speaks of communication, and birds also speaks of gossip, and there could be an overbearing sibling here with the bear. This is definitely someone who's stubborn. This is an overbearing personality. This is somebody maybe putting in boundaries. I feel like maybe it's a brother figure, father figure, sister figure, somebody a little bit bullying or bossying. Okay, and because we're doing another layer, this is kind of after that other energy we read, but it's still kind of this passing energy. Here we have more central energy with this ring, which speaks of commitment. Contracts, again, it's kind of like the anchor where it's like being committed to something. It's like solidifying something. And the snake in the center, I mean, the snake in Lenormand could definitely be someone not to trust. I'll read the book, but could mean healing, could mean the other woman. It could be somebody who's a little bit vicious here. It in the center, it's like this, not such a good energy here. And maybe there's like someone in this. Okay, well, let's read what Snake has to say here in the book with the number 7. I feel like punching the wall right now. And I'm not a violent, well, I could be violent. I am not generally a violent person, and I really feel like punching the wall. Okay, Snake, danger, desire, seduction, betrayal, conspiracy, and wisdom. With the fox, this is definitely some deception. Betrayal. I feel like there was betrayal that happened around a commitment. Close to home. Something that maybe made you really angry, where you had to set a boundary, or you probably wanted to punch a wall. And I feel like wisdom. Maybe there's some wisdom around what commitment actually means. Maybe wisdom came out of understanding where you committed your energy. With this fox, it is someone who is sneaky, deceptive. It can also mean career. And because you have bear, this is the boss at your workplace, gives you a gift. That's the literal meaning. So that could be very much you're getting a gift from your boss. You probably already did because maybe this is around Christmas time. I don't know. If you see your person as a boss, boss person, as an emperor, as a bossy, stubborn person, could very well be that represents a person in your life, a sibling that has a strong arm and control in your family life, your ex-husband, your ex-wife, someone you had a commitment with. Things weren't on the up and up. I feel there's been some healing. Letter, there's communication coming forward with really good news and a gift. Okay, so you're going to get communication, you're going to get a gift, you're going to get some information coming to you. This kind of feels a little bit tied to pile 1 and 2. 1 and 2 definitely were tied. This one kind of has a mixed bag, but I am feeling energy still here coming in for you. So maybe you stuck around for all 3 piles. But yeah, bouquet definitely speaks of a gift, and it is a loving gift coming from a great place. Stork is, you know, this positive deliverance, positive news coming in. Could actually mean somebody finding out that they're pregnant here from some communication, taking a pregnancy test and being delivered a gift. Okay, this could definitely be you find out you're pregnant. All right, if that's something that you want, if you've been trying, this isn't like surprise. This isn't something all of a sudden. It's like, hello, you're pregnant and you weren't expecting or planning. I feel like, yes, it's still a surprise, but it'd be something that you're planning. So I don't want to freak anybody out, but I definitely see that happening. And like I said, this is future, so it could be next 3 months. Now, with the house, the commitment, or I guess the ring and this letter, I feel like there is some commitment about solidifying, stabilizing. There's information coming about maybe a contractual commitment about buying a house, a contractual written information about, yeah, like piece of property that you share with siblings, that sort of thing. So you can own a home or a piece of property with your sibling. And now there's like contractual agreements that need to get ironed out. Bird, snake, and stork. There could be a sibling that you don't really fully trust that's been deceptive, that might be trying to deliver a piece of news or information here or something. Could very well be the person who's trying to bring in this gift. Could be some gossip or some gossip around what's happened in the past that you're now learning about, some information coming to you. Let's read stork here just to see what this book is. The nuance around the stork. Changes, moving to something new, grace and delivery. Yeah, so I feel like maybe there's new piece of property here. And then here with the bear, the fox, and the bouquet, this could literally be an overbearing boss who at work who gives you a gift, like I say. Could be someone that's not really on the up and up, who's been really overbearing. And potentially they, yeah, they want to give you a gift. They want to share a gift of love here with you. All right, so that's what I'm seeing. And I'm going to do some charms. So just take what resonates. And we'll pull that. And we'll pull this. And I did feel a few coming out. One more. Hey, give me a chance to grab it. So you have the mini tarot here. Ooh, 5 of Cups. Somebody feels a lot of regret, a lot of remorse. Again, we did see deception with the fox and the snake. So maybe somebody didn't treat you very right and they're feeling really bad about it, or you're feeling really bad about a situation. Maybe you didn't do someone right and you were a little deceptive. But this is family matters here with the 10 of Pentacles, because 10 of Pentacles is building your legacy, your foundation, your stability around family matters. So maybe there's like family matters that need to be rectified that I feel like you're really working on. So this little luggage, so maybe there's a need to move away. Like we did see property being contractual property. Maybe you've moved to another area or distance yourself from family situations in order to resolve some stuff. Ooh, the elephant is lucky. A little elephant here. Yeah, I feel like the elephant is prosperity and bringing in luck. I feel like luck's been on your side, whether you believe it or not, for how things go. I feel like you're really in a position to get what's best for you. And we have fish, which also is prosperity. Yeah, for sure. I feel like you're going to be pretty prosperous, especially with the 10 of Pentacles. Like there's this prosperity and abundance coming towards you. All right. We have the telephone. Ooh, with the birds too. This telephone is communication. Somebody might call you with some information. You might, yeah, with the birds. There's a lot of talk. There's a lot of, maybe you're solidifying a contract with siblings or communication with your siblings or family from far. Long distance family. Lots of long distance communications about family and yeah, that sort of thing. Ooh, and we got the bear. This reminds me of childhood. Yeah, I'm picking up heavy family vibes from this whole reading. So maybe, you know, you have, I don't know, maybe you have a child with this family, but I feel like this is more like sibling-related family. Some people that you grew up with when you were little. That's kind of what I'm picking up here with this bear. We have the initials L. This is an L, right? Yeah, okay. Is it? Yeah. L, W, and P. All right, so L, W, P, whatever initials could be yours, could be somebody that's involved in a situation, could be one of your siblings, because we were seeing that. This could be the letter M as well, if you're resonating with an M. Feather. Feathers speak of, I always say, I don't know exactly. I mean, feathers could be an omen of so many different things, but I feel like it's ancestral. Like when you find a feather, it's like your ancestors trying to deliver a message to you, to be open to whatever synchronicities and whatever they're trying to communicate. And I feel like this is family type stuff that's coming up here. Family resolutions, family contracts, family situations, family disputes, family gossips. That's kind of what I'm picking up here. And I really felt, like I said, like punching the wall. Screwdriver is someone who feels they got screwed over, got the shit end of the deal. Maybe they got completely screwed over by other people, by maybe their sibling, by someone in their family, but it's also a need to tighten certain areas that might be loose, tightening things up, you know, making amends. So if you, yeah, I do feel this is actually a feeling that I was getting here closer to the end, that there is amends to be made. So there's like tightening of situations that might have been loosey-goosey, that wasn't quite solidified. You know, I don't know. I'm seeing this like social networking here, and then I need to maybe get more home focused. So maybe this is a friend you've moved in with to build a home with or to live with. That might have been just a friend at some point who's gone a little awry. I don't know. That's just something out there for someone. This reading's been really long. I need some coffee. All right. So pile number 3, Love and Lights. Bless you guys. I did actually kind of enjoy this reading somewhat near the end. A little bit. Yeah, I wish you guys the very, very best. If you want to go check out the other piles, please do so. They may or may not be connected. Some of it seemed like it was. Maybe I was still clinging on to energies from there. I don't know. But wishing you guys the very, very best. Happy New Year. See you soon. Bye, guys.